Shalom, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWADAH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom and Shalom to mighty Akim and Akwath out there who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. And today, I just want to go through a very quick thing, something that I honestly didn't expect that really needed to be said, but I was very surprised at the fact that, for Israel, for us specifically, it apparently does need to be said, because there are brothers and sisters who actually, there are people in this truth, okay, that actually are faltering on this, which, that's not something to be, not meant to be insulting, because, everyone learns at their own pace, but I just thought, like, this was very common knowledge, during my initial years or whatever of being in this truth, I didn't fully know the breakdown to it, but I just, understood at the end of the day how the MOTB is the MOTB, and to avoid that, okay, and that is actually what we're going to be talking about, the MOTB, because apparently people are, or now more than ever, it is now becoming a trend, I guess, if you want to call it that, to say that the MOTB is sin and it's not a physical mark. People are saying that it is a spiritual mark, or it's something else, okay? So now I really want to quickly just get into that and, set the record straight, for anyone that is watching my video and needs to hear it, all right? Because, again, like I said, I thought this was common knowledge, but hey, if you don't know it, then you don't know, and now hope Yahawadah, now you'll know. Matthew chapter 24, verse 11. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. Slakia. Matthew 24, verse 11. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. So, there's going to be times where there's a lot of, different, quote unquote, so-called prophets that are, or false prophets more specifically, they're going to be saying, oh, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, and all this stuff like that. But a lot of times they're going to be off, all right? Now, one of the main things, all right, one of the simplest things to understand, to see, okay, is, let me get this. I'm not going to read the entire thing. I can. But Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, as you can read yourselves, okay? Now I'm gonna read 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So we clearly see, reading from 16. It's lucky that I'm not reading it, but YouTube is getting on, brothers from doing this, but it is making a clear distinction that the scripture is saying that if you have the M, then you can't buy or sell. All right. So understand, like, which I actually heard Elder Apostle Tahar had made a lesson, and he had pointed out that there was someone, I believe it was I forgot which camp, but they were explaining it and saying that it was sin, and then a woman in the audience or whatever had asked, oh, then how do you know if someone has the M to the O to the T to the B? Okay, and then it doesn't make sense to say that it is the mark is sin, because we can't, number one, everyone sins, and number two, you can't know, like, okay, well, you can't see sin, okay, unless someone's actively sinning. You can't see it. So it's only like when you actively sin, like you see you understand, where I'm going with this, because just that whole it's a spiritual thing, we can't see it, see type of stuff. It just doesn't make sense. All right, but I want to get this quick clip.
Who remembers what the mark of God is? Raise your hand. The seal of God, the mark of God. Who remembers what it is? Raise your hand.
Ezekiel 9:4.
What is the seal of God?
That's the mark of God. It's the laws.
The laws. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you another question. It's an easy question. If the mark of God, the seal of God is the law, what is the mark of the beast?
That's sin.
Oh, very good. Thank you. I thought you were going to say something else. I thought he was going to come out with a mic.
Okay, I don't know if I can say it, if I can let it play, but I'm going to let the thing go. You can read this if you want. But, yeah. You know what? Okay, yeah. So, I'll leave this in the description. You can watch the rest. But, he basically is trying to, ridicule the fact that brothers and sisters are warning people that the MOTB is in fact the RC, okay, the RMC, okay, and in addition to that, I thought I had to bring this out because not too long ago, if I can find the date on this, it's not August. Well, whatever. Anyway, not too long ago, I believe 1 or 2 months ago, they started to talk about this. Okay, they're bringing this up. I think it was in December specifically. They were saying that now people that are against Doritos. Okay, people that are against Doritos are a group of awful people. When before, when we were talking about it then, they didn't mind, they didn't care that we were saying all that stuff about it before, but now, okay, it's a problem. And why do you think it's only a problem now? Because, we see the signs in what they're planning on doing. Okay, even Biden, I don't feel like, well, let's get this. Yeah, prove all things right. Biden. Biden tweets this out, and I'm pretty sure it's still up. Yes, it is still up. So Biden tweets, the future of the MC industry is going to be made in America. Okay, because they're pushing this. Okay, I believe it is spiritual. I believe it's very telling. Okay, on who is not dealing with who the Most High is not dealing with, and who the Most High is clearly dealing with. Because if you have so-called Israelite camps, so-called, okay, talking and saying that, oh, this is not the thing, and don't worry about that, that's not an issue. If you got them saying stuff like that, then that just goes to show, okay, Slakia, because this also happened with the jab, okay? They were saying, oh, you don't have to worry about that. Go get that. Stop being a fear monger and stuff like that. Videos of themselves going to go get the jab, and basically promoting it in the Israelite community, the woke, so-called woke, the woke. I don't really want to say woke because they bastardized that term, but for lack of a better term, the woke Israelite community. Okay, the Israelite, the Jacob, not the Jake, not the 2/3, but the 2/3. I don't want to say 1/3 is a relative term. 1/3 as a relative term in this sense. Like those that know that they're Israelites, those that know the true name of the Most High, which is Yahawah or YAHAWASHI. Okay, so all those they were trying to push the jab, and now when this gets implemented, when they actually have this in full effect, are we gonna see Bishop Nathaniel saying, "Oh, everyone, go get your stuff," and stuff like that? Stop believing these quote unquote slakia. Stop believing these camps that are telling you otherwise. They're going off. They're crazy and whatnot. All right. When this is the type of stuff that you need to be worried. This is your future with the Most High that is at stake. Okay. Look, let me get this. I forgot which one, where it is. Dang. Slakia, bear with me one moment. Okay, the YAHAWASHI. Okay, so Slakia. Okay, perfect. The YAHAWASHI. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the bee and his image, Slakia, that I'm not reading it completely as normal. I just don't want this video to get taken down. But and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, and the smoke of ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the bee and his image, and whosoever receiveth the M of his name. Okay, so let me get this as well. Anyway, I thought I remembered a better precept, but it's not coming to me at the moment. But yeah, basically, if you take the MOTB, then that just means that it's over. It's actually over for you. Okay, like there's no repenting from that. Okay, you're basically choosing I want to be a part of the world. I want to drink from the same cup as these wicked demons. All right, and making you you could possibly have been making that decision while you were ill-informed, not uninformed, but ill-informed. Okay, thinking that, oh, the Lord's going to forgive you. That, okay, but no, that is not the case. Okay, and that's why you have brothers out here letting you know that, hey, do not take that, do not do that. Okay, you got to be aware of this. You gotta question this, just as the sister did. Okay, she didn't know fully, but hey, she asked questions, which it is good to ask questions, because it shows that you're paying attention. If you're just listening, you're not asking questions, there's nothing that you need to. More times than not, there's nothing that you're not invested in it. All right. Now, Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 14. Then the Lord said unto me, the prophets prophesy lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesy unto you a false vision and divination, and a thing of naught, and the deceit of their heart. Okay, so, one of the things is, one of the things is, they do it just for popular opinion. They do it just so it can benefit them. Okay, one of the examples of that is when Kyrie Irving, okay, when after he apologized and all that stuff like that. I believe it was IUIC or one of these one of the camps, ISUBK or IUIC, that brought a whole bunch of men to go standing outside of the thing where he was doing an interview, and like they're trying to be in support, I guess, of Kyrie, when Kyrie, he didn't even really acknowledge that. He was literally just trying to get back on their good side, say, oh yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, they did that, okay, yeah, I didn't know, I don't care, blah blah blah. They don't represent me. I'm still doing what I can to apologize and all this stuff like that. But this is the thing. They're trying to get that popular opinion. Okay, that's not right. Okay, they are not doing the Lord's work. They're just deceiving the masses, whether it be intentional, and they actually have. And honestly, I do, speaking as a man, I don't know what goes on behind their closed doors, but I honestly I'm starting to believe that they are set up. Okay, because sometimes people just don't know. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with not knowing, but if you are being corrected and you don't want to take that rebuke, if you're being corrected and you don't want to take the rebuke, then it just leads me to believe that they're set up, or they're actively trying to while being set up, they are actively trying to deceive the masses. Okay, because you can't be going around just like when the Doritos comes, okay, if they say you can't buy or sell, are these camps that said that's not the MOTB, are they going to still hold on and say, oh yeah, go ahead and take it and whatnot? They're going to lead so many people to destruction. Okay, this is real, honest, crazy concern, even after knowing. On top of that, the prophets have been warning for it for the longest time, and it looks, as of right now, it looks like we're about to enter into that. Okay, and yet still people are denying that, when even with so much prior knowledge. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. 1 John chapter 4 from the top. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of Yahweh, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Again, it's just further proving, like, you know, they want to please the world. They want to speak smooth words, and they want people to like them, you know, and just get, like, honestly, that whole they have all those the big numbers of people, of manpower and whatnot, but like all those people in there, like, are they actually genuinely all in this truth, or are they just there just to be there? Okay, are they just there because they want to be a part of something? Are they just there because, you know, there's potential, you know, benefits, and like you know, like, honestly, I don't know exactly what's going on in IUIC, but just, like, you know, and I don't know exactly what's going on, but like, this is the type of stuff they're so worldly, and they're deceiving people at the same time. All right. And also, I believe, I could be wrong, I also believe they were the ones. Well, yes, they definitely do not use the true names of the Most High Yahweh or YAHAWASHI. Okay, because IUIC stands for Israel are united in Christ. Okay, so they're saying Christ. They're not saying Yahweh, YAHAWASHI, and stuff like that. They're using God and Jesus. All right, like that's not the names. Okay, let me get this. Acts 15:17, that the residue of men might seek after the Most High, and all the Gentiles upon whom might. Oh yeah, wrong one. Slakia. Acts 2:21, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call in the name of the Most High shall be saved. Okay, so call in the name. Call on the name, not a title. God's a title. Okay. Jesus, J wasn't invented, so how could that be his name? All right. That's not the. Those are not the right names of the Most High and His Son. Okay, which they need to fix that. They need to repent from that. All right. Now, finally, Mark chapter 13, verse 22, for false Hamashiachs and false prophets shall rise, and shall show signs and wonders to seduce, if it were possible, even the elect. Okay, so false prophets. Okay, well, actually, there's also I heard of Project Bluebeam, where they wanted to show a fake what's it called, a fake a hologram of white Jesus coming down. Okay, that's what I heard they want to do. And, you know, it's definitely going to be, you know, something to look out for, because if we see that happen, you know, we need to acknowledge and know that, hey, that's not for us. That's not real. That's not true, because what's it called? If you saw that one Spider-Man movie with Mysterio, like, he showed a bunch of holograms. Okay, and it could it could very much so be like that. I've heard that a lot of technology that they show in movies, they already have it. They already had it made, but they just don't show it. They don't put it in the public, okay? But then you also have these freaking robot dogs and whatnot. Like, things are crazy. You actually what you could see from Esau, all right? And that's something that you gotta, be on the lookout for, be careful, be wary of, all right? But also, the fact that if you are supposed to, you're also supposed to make yourself familiar with the scriptures so that you don't allow yourself to be fooled, but not only by these false prophets, but these false signs, these false so-called fulfillments of prophecies. Okay, because that is, to seduce the people, seduce the masses into believing, a lie. All right. But with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. Just at the end of the day, we see all these prophecies coming to pass. Not only do we see these prophecies coming to pass, we need to acknowledge that this is our lives at stake, and we need to make sure that we are aware of what is going on, and as a result, keep yourself safe, defend against it. And how do we defend against it? But by being informed, number one, and avoiding it. Okay, if you hear something that's if you're not going to be able to, how are you going to not be able to buy and sell if you just sinned? Sin is not going to, okay, well, did you sin? Are they going to ask, did you sin today? And then you say, oh no, then okay, well, you got to get out of my store. What's stopping us from lying and just saying, I sinned today, I ate pork, or I did whatever. Okay, like this is a very simple thing to see. Okay, this is a simple which I try my best to keep it simple when I go into these type of stuff. It's a very simple concept to understand that, how do we know when the MOTB is in play? Okay, and people were saying that or people were speculating that it was going to be the jab was going to be the MOTB, but very clearly that was proven wrong as things have gone back to normal. All right, and honestly, that was a rehearsal. Okay, how they saw how people reacted to that, and how there was a bunch of people that eventually gave in. So if a bunch of people eventually gave in back then and all that, who's to say that with enough pressure you're going to give in to the MOTB? All right, but this is just all for a warning, letting the elect know what's what, and prepare for it. Prepare spiritually, as in being aware of what's going on. All right, being aware and preventing it from happening. But with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, WCGUERKIEJEJKKVUKEFhiuvgyjgukerihu. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And with that, I want to say shalom.